Oh, hi folks, it's E-Man here. Yeah, I know, the name's a little weird, but I couldn't think of a better thing. It's kind of my nickname or whatever. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the Nintendo Switch. And I know a lot of times if I talk about Nintendo stuff, I know a lot of YouTubers had problems doing Nintendo stuff. But, I bought these games, I legally downloaded or whatever. But, here we go. Basically, I've got like the 9 games. I think these are really the basic games I own, but yeah, okay, well, whatever. Let's talk about them because that's some of you guys are here for the games, I would assume. So one game is not really sure about it, but it's an RPG. It's sorry, this camera's a little weird, but I'll figure it out at some point. Yeah. Well, I'll just tell you about it. Shining Renaissance Reframe. Yeah, Shining Renaissance Reframe. An interesting game. It reminds me of a lot of other games. Basically, you're a boy that's like some powerful dragon, like reincarnated. It kind of has a Tales of kind of perspective to it. I think it's kind of good. I haven't really played it much. It's relatively good. There was an update for the Switch that improved the graphics, but you can get this on the PS4. And notice it says Sega on it. Yeah, it's Dragon, Sega. Yeah, well, yeah, more on that some other time. Okay, let's look at Owl Boy. Very interesting game. This game, I had some issues with it, some glitches with the game, which first time I had issue with a. But because this game was originally on like the computer, and supposedly it took 10 years to make this game. And it's a pretty good game. It's kind of Metroidvania, maybe a little bit. I remember getting really lost trying to find a certain ending, and well, you don't want to ruin it for you, but yeah. Basically, you're like an owl boy and you're a mute, and it's pretty interesting to have companions to help you and other stuff. I have here, now I have Wild Guns Reloaded. But based on the Super Nintendo game of kind of, well, it was with Wild Guns. It's a little tough to play. It has some extra characters, like 2 extra characters in it. Some fat woman and some dog with a flying robot thing you help it shoot. Kind of a hard game. Okay, we've got an interesting kind of game. I would think I would call it a prequel game. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. Essentially, it's a prequel to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Of course, I don't want to ruin if you haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm not going to say it's the best game in the universe, but I haven't been very good RPGs lately, so yeah, it's definitely worth a look. Yeah, it's definitely worth a look. Okay, we've got Battle Chasers, Night War. Now, I think this is pretty much like an RPG. It's a very interesting look to it because it's got like a map screen that you move around with and fight battles. It's what's funny is the graphics when the storyline kind of reminded me of yeah, Borderlands and stuff a little bit. Yeah, well, I don't know. Now we've got the Mega Man Legacy Collection and Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 on the Switch. And of course, other YouTubers have said that that it only includes game. There's only a game card for the Legacy Collection 1, not 2. It seems a little weird. I think if you're gonna get this on the Switch, it's probably better to get it, you know, to get it digital because then you can just get both of them, and digital is a little bit easier to use anyway than the game card. And pretty good games. Pretty much all the classic Mega Man games, which I grew up on and love playing them. Anywho's, on the list, we've got Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, which I'm very impressed with it. I'm amazed how many characters are on this game. I've never seen a fighting game with so many characters. Nintendo really struck gold with this because nobody else seems to be able to make a fighting game quite like this. One of my favorite Nintendo characters, and very interesting storyline. It's kind of sad, but yeah, I know it's a fighting game and it's got, yeah, well, you guys probably already have seen other videos, so spare you that. Now, speaking of great RPGs, here's Octopath Traveler. An interesting game. You know, you choose your main character at the beginning, and then you can go through storylines of other characters and level them up. The game starts out kind of easy, but then it really gets pretty hard. So be prepared for how hard this game really gets. It's a very good game, and it was what I think is probably one of the first games where Square Enix and Nintendo kind of patched up whatever issues they had, because everyone knows how Square Enix made Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation because the Nintendo 64 just couldn't hold it on a cartridge. So Nintendo kind of shot itself in the foot that time, but they're still here, so I'm not going to say anything bad about that. And of course, a game that I'm sure just about everybody knows for the Switch. You know, I had it on the Wii U, but, when I had some tax return money and I wanted to get a Switch, I decided I might as well just get a Switch version. And that, of course, is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's a very interesting game. I really like how they tried to really do things different in the Legend of Zelda series. Some people may not like it, but, I think it's pretty good. I really think that it is. It really shakes up and really changes a lot in The Legend of Zelda. But, I mean, things need to change a little bit to be more upbeat and whatnot. It's a very interesting game. I've really played it, we were playing it all the time. It's a really great game. I can't enough how good it is. I mean, the price is still $60. So, I mean, it's still quite a game. Well, I guess that's about all for the games. As I will just talk to you about it. So you may be thinking, like, do I want to Switch or whatever? But, Well, I guess basically, if you're really going to be playing portable gaming, then I think the Switch is obviously for you. But I'm not sure about hardcore gaming. I know recently I've heard they're trying to make, new game, like run like Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch. And I guess the Switch probably has some more like things they want to do to it. I don't know if it's really for hardcore gamers, and it's only at 720p, and that's kind of a sacrifice for doing it being portable, because the Switch you can do the handheld mode or on the screen on your TV, which is cool. The portable aspect of it, I think, is a big selling point. Well, I definitely think the Switch is definitely worth getting if you're going to like gaming on the go or like Nintendo, but it may be a while before really hardcore games are available on it, where they get voice chat stuff fixed. Well, I guess that will be it. This is E-Man signing out. And I hope to see you guys out there. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you would like. Not really going to push anybody to. I'm just doing this for fun, But I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or anything like that. And, this is all, of course, my opinion. So, with that, I will see you guys later.